y'all are getting the word out, because we're getting a lot of people coming back on, so that's a good thing. Again, I apologize for you that are coming back on. I don't know what happened. It's like boom, and I lost power and lost my computer and lost power, and we were almost finished, so I want to make sure we get this finished up. Okay, we were talking about knowing why, and I was encouraging you guys to take a look at a video that you'll find on YouTube. It's called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Watch that this weekend. It's a powerful, powerful video that was done in the 50s, but it's really the foundation for successful people. Is most people don't have more because they don't want more, and they never connect themselves with an opportunity where they can make those, what their mind can conceive and believe, become a reality. And until you know why, the how doesn't matter. So that's always going to be the first step. And I've watched this years and years and years in my own personal career. I've seen so many people that had all the potential in the world, and they just never could get their business moving in the right direction. And I've watched people that I really didn't think were ever going to do it, that build huge, huge incomes and huge businesses. And the only thing that I've seen in common with people over the years, the only thing, there's only one thing. It's not race, religion, upbringing, background, town, part of the country. The only thing is the ones that make it have strong reasons for wanting to make it. And so Earl Nightingale talks about that in a more in-depth, much more in-depth, and it's just a fascinating classic video that every person should see. All my kids have seen it. Everybody that I know and care about has seen it, and I refer to it often, and you ought to take a look at it. Again, it's Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret. So I hope you'll take a look at that. Okay, next concept, next idea. So the foundation, people know why. That's number one. That's the number one thing covered in your SBC booklet, your training manual booklet that you receive when you join, is figuring out your why. Then send out your open for business letters. That's the next thing. Follow up using the system that's taught in your back office. Your goal is to get referrals and back people in the business. The only reason to retail is to recruit. So you follow up and back people in the business. And that's the foundational system. That is it. You master these three steps. You know, figure out why you're doing the business. What do you want from the business? Get it, keep it in front of you every day. Then when you get started, get your business letters out, because everybody can do that. Everybody can do that. You know, letting people know, hey, I'm open for business. And then follow up, get some product users, back people into the business. And again, all that's explained in great detail in your back office. That's kind of, I look at this as like phase one of your business, of getting your business started, getting your business off on the right foot, getting your business started correctly. That's phase one. And then the next thing is, once you've got that going, then you want to master lead generation. And you do that by adding 4 or 5 methods at a time. Master 4 or 5, get it down, get some product sales, back some people in the business, get some people on the corporate conference calls, let them hear about the business, get into the rhythm of it, and then add 4 or 5 more, and then add 4 or 5 more, and then add 4 or 5 more. And every time you generate a new person, a new lead, and they want to get started in the business, then what do? Take them right through the manual that they're going to get when they join. It's guys, this is the way to build long-term success and duplication. It absolutely is, from so many different levels. So after as you're learning mastering lead generation, then all you really do is you guide your new people through the first 3 steps. You know, in network marketing, we love to say you can have anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And then we ask, well, name your top 5 people. Now tell me specifically exactly what they want. And most people can't do it. You know, every person you join, it's not only important for them to know why, it's important for you to know why. Because when you're around them, you can talk about that new old Camaro that they want. You know, or whatever it is. You know, you can talk about taking their kids to Disney World or whatever, you know, because your reasons why are not their reasons why. You can talk about them being able to make $500 a month to send to their grandchild in college. Whatever it is they're looking to do, you need to know that's your responsibility as a leader. So know why, then they send 10 letters a week, make sure they're following up correctly, help them there if they need it. If they need the guidance, we have the scripts for you to follow, word-for-word scripts. Make sure they're following up with people, back them into the business. And once they have that done and that foundation is there, now you've got rock that you can build on. Once that foundation is in place, you've got people that know why, they know how to get their product into the marketplace and getting brochures into people that are in the diet world and in that right now, that it's part of their what they're doing, it's part of their day-to-day activities. You get your information in front of the right people. You get product users, you get people on the product, you follow up with those people, make sure they're taking the product correctly, and then you back them into the business. Once that foundation is developed, then you're building on solid rock. And then it's just a matter of how many people can you take through the first 3 processes, step 1, 2, and 3, which are in your manual, and that depends upon the number of new leads that you can generate. And there's multiple ways for you to generate leads, and they're all taught to you in your back office. And once you bring somebody in, again, you guide them through the first 3 steps. Guys, this is not a difficult business. It becomes difficult when we try to dilute the foundations, when we try to, you know, focus just on this one method, and methods, as we've already established, you know, they have cycles. Methods have cycles. Everything has cycles. But the foundation of referrals will always be there for you. Always be there. You can always, referrals will be as valid 50 years from today as they are today. And when you know how to do that, then you have the foundational, rock-solid skill sets and mindsets that will take you as far as you want to go in this company. And it's here for you. Everything's been put in place, but we can't force feed it to you. But it is here for you. And again, I just want to end today with just reiterating, you've really joined a company with an owner and leadership that is dedicated to helping you build a long-term business. They are. They're good people. Your goal, and it's your responsibility, is to start right. If you start right, you learn that, then you're able to guide and teach people, and then you build on rock. And once you start right and you have the basic foundational system, then over time you master new lead generation techniques, and when new people join your team, you help them get started right. And that can be duplicated 177 levels below you. And you build a franchise type of network marketing organization that can be duplicated, just like McDonald's duplicate. Would you like fries with that? Just like every franchise does. That's the plan, and we hope that you'll become part of it, and we know that if you decide to, that you absolutely can do it. You absolutely can do it, and it's all here for you. So get into that video this weekend, look at the back office, take some notes, decide this morning, say, hey, you know what? I am going to master this process. I'm going to master it. And if you do that, guys, And if you make that kind of decision, then the sky's the limit on what you can build in this company. And I know that, and I know many of you know that. So I appreciate you being with me today. I appreciate you being with me today. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Again, I'm going to just go through this last part one more time because I want to make sure everybody got it. But it's real simple. Know why, send out the business letters, follow up, back people into the business. That's your foundational system. From there, master the three. After you master the 3 steps, you have to master the foundation so you have something rock solid you can build upon. Then you just master lead generation and guide new members through the first 3 steps. That's the business in a nutshell. And there's not one of you listening to me today that can't do it. You can do it. And it doesn't matter what your upline, downline, sideline's doing. It only matters what you're doing. If you decide, hey, I'm going to learn this, I'm going to master this, I'm going to teach this, then you're going to have a great, great career with SBC. And that's my hope for you. I appreciate you being with us this morning. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I have no idea what happened, but I appreciate you guys hanging in. I hope you'll hope we'll get some kind of recording from this so you can go back and go through it. And we'll look forward to talking with you in about a month on the next webinar. You guys have an awesome, awesome July, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye.